I'll make it short and I'll make it sweet. We will finish this conversation in the weight room. But the bottom line is 1 down, 5 to go.
Andrew Garda here for Montclair Local at Alan Jake Jacobson Memorial Field in Livingston, where Montclair overcomes a scrappy Livingston team and an awful lot of chips stacked against them to win in double overtime. Pardon the hair, it was that kind of night. Let's just start from the beginning. Montlclair Mounties, Drew Pfeiffer, starting quarterback, injured, won't play. Solomon Brennan left the team, not gonna play. Jaden Lee, freshman quarterback, who? That's right, freshman quarterback under center. I asked Pete Remigio, head coach, after the game, you know, if they thought about one of the other players who weren't quarterbacks but had thrown the ball, and Pop Warner or something. He said, you know what, we looked at everything, but at the end of the day, we really liked what we saw from Jaden, and we believed in him. And the entire team believed in Jaden Lee. They didn't ask him to do a ton of stuff, but really just having a freshman under the lights here in Livingston for their varsity game, man, hats off to Jaden. And heck, let's hear from the horse's mouth. So Jaden, no pressure. First varsity game, Livingston Friday Night Lights, double overtime. You know, what was that like?
That's the longest game of football
This boy is a demon. Oh my God.
Longest game of football I ever played, but I just thank my team and the coaches, everybody around me, just all the support this whole week. It really helps. It really helps. Just all them just sticking around me through this whole time. Out of 3 days, I learned everything. This is I'm so grateful for this team. I'm so grateful. It's just my team. You know, this whole week, just telling me that they know they're with me. They got us. They got me. They got all of us. And we just played the game together, all together. Yeah, Coach Leo, he didn't yell at me at all this week, but he really helped me get the offense and get everything that we were doing, and just made me feel comfortable with the offense, especially.
There was a lot of pressure, and then you guys had that nice play where you let them in and you just duped it over their head and everything. Was that something that like Leo and you guys saw and took advantage of? Or?
Yeah, Leo seen it. He told us before the play that he knows we're going to score. We didn't score, but we got a great game to win the game. So it just feels good. It feels good. Just be out here playing football, just like a freshman.
Lee, moving the ball as best he can, got a little help from Samaj Adams, who was able to, run the ball downfield a few times. Gage Hammond puts in a field goal. The Mounties are down 10-7, but then Montclair finally breaks open. They get a couple of big plays, and Jordan Williams carries the ball across the end zone goal line and ties it at 10-10. Montclair goes into overtime, and that's when it gets tough. Behind me is the end zone where overtime took place. Everybody starts on the 25-yard line, and Livingston went first. Montclair had Livingston in a 4th and 21, I believe it was, and Livingston completes a pass for a touchdown. That means Montclair's going to have to score a touchdown as well. But Jaden Lee, Samaj Adams, all of these guys on the Montclair offense steps up. In fact, Adams throws a ball which draws a pass interference penalty, and then Montclair is able to score. Gage Hammond puts in the extra point, and it is tied again. We go into second overtime, and this time, Montclair stalls as they go on offense, but Hammond puts in a 24-yard field goal, and then Montclair needs a big defensive stand. And all day, Montclair had been sniffing around a turnover and not gotten it. This is a team that had a massive plus-minus differential. I believe it was plus 13 before the game started, and they hadn't really generated a turnover. Well, they were saving that for the last minute. Sean Alexander picks off the Livingston quarterback. Ball game. With this win, it looks like Montclair has secured itself a spot in the upcoming state playoffs. They need to get healthy. They need to tighten some things up. But this is a Montclair team which seems to be peaking at just the right time. Can do those things, this could be a very dangerous team going forward. For Montclair Local, this is Andrew Garda, and I'll see you next week.